All right, so in the last two lessons, we learned about classifying triangles, one by side and another way by angles. And to be even more precise when we're classifying triangles, we can classify triangles by both their sides and their angles together. All right, so let's take a look at one example. So looking at this triangle that I have right here, you can see that it has two congruent sides. These two sides are the same length, but this side is longer. That makes it an isosceles triangle, right? It's an isosceles because it has two congruent sides. So I can say that it's an isosceles. But if I look at the angles, I can also see it has one obtuse angle. This angle is greater than 90 degrees, and you can always double check by using the corner of a piece of paper and lining it up with your angle and saying, look, my angle is greater than this 90-degree angle of my paper, so I know that's an obtuse angle. So I would say that this triangle is an isosceles obtuse angle, triangle. Isosceles obtuse triangle. So this triangle is an isosceles obtuse triangle. All right, let's try another one. Here is my next example. I'm going to look at this triangle right here. So I get a little closer for you. All right, I see that it has this little square. That is my clue that it's a 90-degree angle. 90-degree angle means it is a right triangle. I know it's right. Now looking at my sides, see this one is short, this one is longer, and this one is even longer than that one. So no sides, and I also don't see any tick marks. No sides of this triangle are equal. So it has no equal sides. So this would be a right scalene triangle because it has one right angle and, oh my goodness, I cannot spell triangle today. And no sides are the same. So this would be a right scalene triangle. So we're being a lot more precise than just saying a right triangle or a scalene triangle. We can say, well, this is a right scalene triangle. Let's try one more example. Okay, here is our last example. I'm going to get a little closer for you. I see it has tick marks on each side. So that means that each of these sides are the same length. So that is an equilateral triangle, right? Equilateral. And I'm looking at my angles. Each angle here is less than 90 degrees. And I can double check it with a corner of a paper. I can see that it's less than this 90 degrees that I have there. So it's an equilateral or an acute equilateral triangle. Acute equilateral triangle. It has all acute angles and all of the sides are the same length, an acute equilateral triangle. So today we're going to be classifying the triangles using both the angles and the sides. So we're going to be giving it two names.